in order, like I personally don't think the Lakers are good enough to be contenders right now. Not right now.
When you say contenders, what do you mean?
I don't think they have enough to get to the Western Conference Final. I don't think they have enough to get to really.
So the Los Angeles Lakers have many problems, and with the trade deadline coming up, they're looking to fit some of the holes that they may have. But after going through this like rough patch that they've been going through over the past few games, I think they're starting to realize that they may have more holes than they originally realized.
Yeah, man. As of lately, man, it ain't been looking too good for your LA boys, man. It look like it's real problems going on over there. Y'all been really getting exposed, and it's really starting to show, man. Y'all ain't got no defense on that roster. You know what I'm saying? Your second best player, I guess people try to say it's Austin Reeves, but you got GOAT James. His age catching up to him, man. It's starting to show. You trying
all the time catching Bron, bro. But look though, Bron been trying to chill for the last 5 years, bro. Since he came to LA, he been trying to chill, bro. And really, that's what Bron fans want. We don't want to see Bron out there every night having to drop 30 like he been doing the last 23 years. Yeah. We want to see Bron be able to chill. And with this Lakers unit, he has not been able to do that, unfortunately. And some of the struggles you can say we haven't had Austin Reeves in about 3 weeks now.
That's true too.
Obviously, when you lose a player who was producing at an All-Star level, that's fair, right? Austin Reeves.
Yeah, that's fair. I give you that. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Can we agree that if he didn't get injured, he probably would have been an All-Star? We don't know who the reserves is yet. He still might make it. I feel like before the injury, Austin Reeves was definitely on track to make it first All-Star. That's fair to say.
I can't argue with the numbers, man. He is, bro.
Okay.
He
I'm
is.
glad we agree on that. But
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, man, we've been struggling. And a lot of it has to do. I see Luka fans and LeBron fans arguing every day on Twitter. Like on Lakers Twitter, they've been going at each other. LeBron fans say Luka, he not running the offense right. Luka fans saying LeBron James not doing much to help Luka. I mean, it's a bunch of back and forth. But I don't think the problem is either one of them, bro. I feel like the hate is being directed towards the wrong people. Obviously, the stars always gonna get blamed. You don't agree with that?
I don't know, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna say. Look, I never been a huge fan of the trade from the get go when it started. Personally, right?
Okay.
I ain't saying it hasn't been working when they've been on the floor together. Because I mean, you have one sometimes, but. Okay. I just still don't believe in that duo, man. I don't, bro. Okay. I don't.
That's fair, because when that happened, I feel like it didn't make much. I feel like it didn't make much sense. I feel like if LeBron had like a trade, like without the no trade clause, they probably would have tried to trade Bron instead of AD, because AD and Luka fit together way too well for them not to be on the floor together. But it's LeBron. You're not just gonna trade LeBron. Obviously, he got to agree to be traded. You can't just do it. But I agree. I feel like it's a weird fit. They essentially kind of the same player, whatever. But especially with Bron being this late in his career and not really being active on defense no more, so it never really made sense. At all. But it can work. You just gotta put with the level of playmaking and scoring those two provide. It can work. Obviously, it can work. The Lakers, they're in a predicament where they have a lot of problems. They've had the same problems for the last however long since LeBron got there. They need a center. They need a center. They haven't found that center. Obviously, we've only had success when we had JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard.
It was 2020?
2020. That was 6 years ago now.
Yes.
Believe it or not, 6 years ago now since we won. And that worked good. We had AD at the 4, and then we had JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard switching in and out the game. It worked out perfectly. We was dominating teams playing elite defense. But since we broke that up, we haven't seen much success. I'm going to just be honest. The Lakers have not seen much success, and it's been mostly due to the center position.
For sure. I agree. Another thing, too, because how AD, the problem was AD didn't want to play center. He wanted to get back to his original position, which was power forward. Yeah. And it's very understandable because obviously, when y'all did that, y'all had major success. Y'all won a championship. Yeah. But then I also used to see people argue that, and I was one at one time, I'm not gonna lie, argue that like when he played center, his numbers were better. He had a spike in his numbers. Points, rebounds, all them stats. Yeah. But it just didn't lead to wins. You know what I'm saying? No success. So I just feel like I just don't understand the reason, like why it was no urgency to go back and get the center. You know what I'm saying? Fill in that position.
Bro, the center's been a problem we just haven't addressed. I did like when AD was at center. I do feel like we could have went out and got a center. The problem is there's the Lakers need a specific type of center. Like now with Luka, they need an athletic center who can go up there, get the lob, and also protect the rim.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like, how many of those are just available? You would think, a center that could dunk the ball and block shots is like just easily attainable in the NBA. It's not. We've seen that it's not. Right?
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's right.
And Jackson Hayes, for whatever reason, I mean, not Jackson Hayes. We're going to get to him in a minute. DeAndre Ayton, for whatever reason, Ayton and Luka just don't seem to have good chemistry on the floor together.
Nah, it ain't looking good, man.
I don't know what's going on with Ayton. He's been playing horrible over these last few stretches of games. Like, he just hasn't had it. And if anybody's been suffering from the Austin Reeves injury, it's him.
Yeah.
Because when Reeves was on the floor, it looks like him and Reeves got like a good chemistry. They were in the pick and roll, right? Like, everything was going good when Reeves was here. Since Reeves got hurt and he's been having to run the same screen and roll with LeBron and Luka, it hasn't been working. I don't know what it's. I don't know why. I don't know if they're not getting the reps in practice.
I know, right?
It ain't working, man.
It's crazy to believe too, though, because you would think like, I'm not saying nothing against Austin Reeves because he's a great player, but it's like LeBron James, Luka Doncic, pick and roll. That's their thing, man. That's their bread and butter. So it's like you would think it'll work better with them two type of players other than Austin Reeves, but I don't know, man. I honestly couldn't tell you why it's not working.
It was even like a few games ago, Ayton came out and said to the media like he not getting the ball, like he like the energy was low, and he said that he can only do something when he get the ball.
I mean, we're winning the right way. Bigs can't feed themselves, and I just try my best to do what I can, to bring effort. I trust my playmakers out there to find me.
And since then, he's been getting the ball, and I think he had maybe one or two good games. I think the other night he had like 20, shot 10 for 10. He had a good game. The other night we played against the Mavericks, and that was a game where we really tried to utilize Ayton as much as possible, and he just didn't perform. Like, he was getting he was blowing easy layups, easy lobs, putbacks, tip-ins. He just couldn't get nothing to go. I don't even remember what his shooting percentage was. I know it was terrible. It's not worth me looking up. He was 3 for something.
Yeah. It was 3 for something, all right.
He was like, I think he put up maybe 20 shots. He maybe made 4 or 5. Either way, terrible production from your center. And it's just clear that it got to be addressed. And Jackson Hayes has been playing well, but he's just not a starting center. Like, we've seen it in the playoffs. We tried the Jackson Hayes thing. He's the ideal prototype of what you would want in a center next to Luka. Obviously, he's super athletic, but he can't really defend at a high level. He blocks shots just because of how high he can jump, but he's not a consistent big who you could depend on night in and night out against some of the more versatile, dominant centers in the league. So I guess my question is, who at center that's available could really help the Lakers out? It's a name in my mind, but I want to hear what you want to say first.
Okay. Me personally, and I honestly don't know if he's available or not. And I've been keeping up with this team a little bit, but not as much as usual. I think he may even be hurt right now. But first, when I think of the Lakers and I think of a center for them, I think of Walker Kessler.
Walker Kessler. That's the name I have in my mind. That's
what I think of a lot. Yeah. Walker Kessler. I feel like that is the perfect fit. Honestly.
Yeah, Walker Kessler, that was the person that was in the top of my mind too. Now, unfortunately, he is out for the season. He got hurt very early on into the season. He tore his labrum in his shoulder, so had to get surgery on that required him to miss the remainder of the season. Yeah. But that is the ideal fit of a center that's really the only person I could think of in the entire league that would be a perfect fit for this Lakers team. Now, the problem is the asking price for him, because they want a lot.
Most definitely.
I remember we tried to get him last season. They wasn't budging. Tried to get in the off season. Still wasn't budging. He's hurt right now, so maybe that value is lower. Like I said, the trade value around the league right now, we don't know what it's going to be looking like. We got to wait till the deadline, but Walker Kessler is the ideal fit. The Jazz, they just taxing, bro. They tax the Timberwolves for Rudy Gobert. They really be taxing teams with these centers. They be getting every penny they can get from these centers, bro. So you gotta give them respect for that. But I don't think the Lakers pay what they offering, bro. I don't see it happening.
Nah, they're not going to, man. They're not going to. That's why, like you said, he's not in the Los Angeles Lakers uniform. It's just
a more realistic option. I feel like Obviously he has his own issues, his own problems, but I feel like the best it's probably gonna get that's realistic is maybe Nick Claxton out of Brooklyn. Clax, he a much better defender than Ayton. Obviously, it's less scoring, but we don't need a center to come out here and score like 20.
Nah, you don't need that.
We seen Luka have Jackson Hayes looking amazing post trade last season.
For sure.
So as long as you can roll hard, catch that lob, you good. The main problem is just being able to play defense, and I feel like Clax could do that at a higher level. Obviously, he struggled with like bigger centers because he's not the biggest.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Kind of thin, but he a good rim protector. He get after shots, he block shots. He matches up well with a lot of centers. He's lengthy. The problem is really just weight. So if we do run into like a Jokic or an Embiid or whoever, obviously he's going to struggle. A Sengun, obviously he will struggle more against those types of centers, but I think it's the best we going to get. Like I feel like it ain't going to get much better.
Yeah, no, you're not going to get better than Nick Claxton right now, man. So if I'm the Lakers, I'm the GM, I'm Rob Pelinka, go get him.
Yeah,
go get him,
man. Bro. Man, you might as well bring MPJ with him, Brad. You throw in another pick, you know what I'm saying? Throw in another pick, bring MPJ with him because, bro, we know the Lakers need, the Lakers need a lot. We know they need a center, but another problem we've been having is just the bench unit. The scoring with the bench unit has been horrible. It's getting a little bit better because Rui just came back and we got him coming off the bench now, but outside of Luka and LeBron occasionally, the scoring production from other players has just been terrible. So if you can go out and get a scoring wing or preferably a 3-and-D wing, which is the biggest problem that we have other than a center defense, we can't guard nobody. We go down 15, 18, we have leads, we give them up. It's just, bro, we need a lot. Like
you need a lot, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of holes in that team, bro.
I feel like the ideal players that like we would try to chase, like a Herb Jones, I don't think he gets traded. Trey Murphy, I don't think he gets traded. If they do, like the Pelicans are asking for a lot, but
most definitely.
Is it any names other than those two? Do you think we get those two? Like, how you feeling?
Like you said, man, I think the asking price is just too high for a Herb Jones, for a Trey Murphy.
Too high.
I would love, like, I'm not gonna say I would love, I ain't no Lakers fan, but I know y'all Lakers fans would love to have those two players. You know what I mean? Who wouldn't? I feel like they're great players, but
great players. I mean, Keon Ellis from Sacramento. He defend. He can knock down the three, but they also, bro. They want. I think they wanted 2 firsts for him.
They did.
If I'm not, bro. They was asking for 2 firsts, and they giving him DNPs. They not. Yes. How can you ask for 2 firsts for a player that you not playing?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm telling you, like
bro.
You said,
what sense is that, man? Why would anybody give you 2 first-round picks for a player that you not even using? Facts. They don't see the value in him.
Literally.
So why would another team come and say, "I'm gonna give you 2"? Like, I ain't playing them. It's the King, bro. Bro, really think about it, bro. It's the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, are they even a playing team? And you're getting DNPs on the Kings?
No, they're not a playing team.
Just think about that, though.
No. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's like not playing at varsity and think you going D1. Like,
literally, literally.
like how? Like,
it's
not happening.
What's the logic?
It's not. Is it logical? I don't know what they're doing over there in the front office for Sacramento, but I don't know. As a Laker fan, usually I get my hopes up every year for the trade deadline that we make some terrible move. I remember I was in 10th grade. I was in science class, 10th grade year. And I'm literally sitting there waiting for a trade to happen with the Lakers. And it happens every year at the deadline. I get my hopes up and we make the worst move possible or no moves at all. And that one is still just enraging me because we traded Zubac, who's a dominant center going crazy in LA. We traded Zubac very early on into his career for Mike Muscala. Those are the type of moves that be setting us back years, bro. Like we trade these players. Like Max Christie, he's balling. Obviously, we trade him for Luka, so you can't really do too much.
Can't mad at that one, yeah, for sure.
Max Christie is the exact player that the Lakers would need. Like he's the exact player. He's knocking down the 3 at a crazy rate right now. He's putting up like 18, 20 a game over the last few games.
Yeah, he balling.
He defend like he's the exact player that the Lakers need, and unfortunately, you had to give him up in the Luka deal, which I guess nobody would really complain about. But
you had to do something like that for
the
sure.
Lakers, man, they be hurting my feelings at the deadline, bro. I be expecting to make these moves that don't be happening.
Yeah, you might as well just get ready for it again this year, my brother. Ain't nothing changing.
it's just too many issues to address at the deadline. So I'm not really getting my hopes up that much. I'm more so just interested to see what we do. We still have Connect, that trade that got rescinded. That was also very bad. Mark Williams, he's balling out in Phoenix. Mark Williams could have had.
That could have been good,
bro.
That could have been good.
It had to be bro. It would have took a lot for me to let's just say it would have took a lot to rescind that trade if I'm the GM of the Lakers.
Yeah.
Like, he gotta have a chronic condition for me to say, nah, we can't do it.
Yeah.
Because Dog Connect, I believed in him a lot when we first drafted him. I think we took him at 17. Yeah, he had one good game, like his rookie season. He dropped like 35. He was balling. But since that game, like nothing. He hasn't done nothing. His shot, he can't hit a shot no more. I don't know if it's the confidence. I think he just need a reset. So
for sure.
I feel that should be like a mutual thing. Like, just get him out of here, let him go somewhere else. Hopefully, he get his confidence back.
How do you feel personally about, like, speaking about players on your team? How you feel about Jake LaRavia? Like, you high on him? Yeah.
I like LaRavia. I feel like he do a lot of things right. I feel like he was a much better shooter before he came to LA, and that's a problem too. People come to LA forget how to shoot the ball. But I feel like right now he's probably the third best defender on the team. He's pesky. Like, he get a lot of pokes, a lot of plucks. Like, obviously he's not the best on ball defender, but he just somehow end up in the right place. Once the shot get more consistent, I feel like he'll be a great fit for the team. He's really the only role player that's really been consistently good for us in his role. Like, if we need to rebound, he'll go rebound. We need to play a little bit of defense, he'll play a little bit of defense. The shot just hasn't been falling as much, and that's really the only issue with Jake. But for the deal he on and what he's been giving us so far, I like Jake. Jake and Marcus Smart been the MVPs of the role players. Definitely Jake. I don't have no issues with Marcus. Might be making some boneheaded plays sometimes, but he gonna go in there every night and give you his all.
For sure. He
gonna throw a turnover, gonna try to chase him down, foul him, dive on the flow, something like you know. So you can't really like you know.
Yeah, that's him though.
You can't really hate on Marcus Smart too much, but man, the rest of the roster, bro, is bad. Bad.
Yeah, bro.
Bad. I want to close this out with the big question that's been going viral in the media. Everybody been talking about in the media all season, like really all off season. Do you think LeBron, like, you think he out of there, or like how does this end? Does LeBron retire a Laker? Do you think they're gonna ship him out? What happens?
I do think he's gonna retire. I think this is it.
Like a Laker.
A Laker. I don't think he's gonna go nowhere else, because it's like, it's LeBron James, man. But I feel like it's obvious now, man. It's probably time catching up to him now, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's still producing, but he's not LeBron no more,
bro. Okay, Father Time is catching. I'm not gonna say act like LeBron been playing the best we've ever seen him play. He had the game was like, "What you doing?" He's like, you know. But in moments where we need Bron to take over, he come in, he do his thing with that bench unit with Luka's out the game and it's LeBron and the role players. Those units been doing good, bro. And even in fourth quarters and close games, Bron is doing his thing. So I feel like now he's trying to just pick his spots more and let Luka just do whatever he got to do for the, you know, while they're on the floor at the same time. But I do think the end, like, retirement is coming. I don't think he retires at LA though.
Oh, for real?
Now, I don't know if he get traded. I don't feel like he's going to agree to a trade, because I feel like just being traded is like, I feel like that's like a stain on like your legacy. You know,
it definitely is. It definitely is.
You can't trade LeBron.
Can't go out like
you
that.
Can't get traded. I think he plays out this year. I think he opts out, and I think he goes somewhere else. I don't know where he's going to go. I guess probably back to Cleveland.
I was ready to say
Cleveland.
Yeah, what else other than that?
Yeah, I feel like he just go in Cleveland because he was chasing 5. We all know he was chasing 5.
Most definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
I don't think he's getting 5. It's too bad. Like, obviously, you go out there with Luka, LeBron, you got a chance to win every night.
But most definitely, for sure.
It's too many holes in the rosters, and it is not enough ways to fix the holes. So,
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the Lakers gonna do. I don't know what LeBron gonna do. All I know is they gotta do something.
Yeah, most definitely.
They gotta do something. So we're gonna see what they gonna do, man. We're gonna see how they handle the whole thing. The trade deadline in a week. We got a week before the trade deadline. We'll see what moves get made, but that's all we got for y'all, man. Once again, it's been Van Noy Smooth with double coverage. We'll catch y'all in the next video, man.